Hi, everybody. This is Monique Lynelle, and this week's topic is being thankful for life. So, when I say thankful for life, there's a lot of things that I can talk about, right? But I think of gratitude, I think of being thankful, and I'm going to share with you one thing I used to do as a cosmetology instructor. I would have my students say three things or write down three things that they were grateful for or thankful for in the morning. It would be the top of the morning, and we did something similar when I was an instructor student. My instructor had us do something similar, and I was just paying it forward in my classroom. So the thing about that was because a lot of people come from different households, different backgrounds, a lot of hustle and bustle going on before you come into school, and then you have to center, and you're an adult learner. So some of them have kids, they have pets, and they have parents and people that they're taking care of. And I was just like, what are you thankful for? So some of the students would say it out loud. They wouldn't necessarily write it, but I would ask them if they wanted to share any of their things they were grateful or thankful for, please do so. And so I would give them those few minutes before we got into the curriculum and lesson just to say what they were thankful for. And the reason why I think that that's so important is because sometimes we don't stop and think about what we actually have, but we always think about what we don't have, or what bill is due, or what we have to get, or what we need. And I think we owe it to God to say thank you for our life. And when I talk about my life, me personally, I feel like, okay, um, I could have been aborted. My mom didn't have to have me. And where it gets deep is that I have an older sister and an older brother, but my mother did terminate a pregnancy before me, and I would have had another older brother. So, for me, when when my mother told me about the situation, um, and then she and my father, you know, they had me. It was soon after what happened with my brother that's not here. And my mother said that I was their blessing child, sort of like a reconciliation type situation with God. He still blessed them with me, even though they did something, they weren't necessarily proud of with my other sibling. So I'm very blessed to be here because they could have aborted me. And my parents got more mature. They got closer to God. My dad became a minister. And later on in life, my mother became a minister. And they had convictions about different things that when they were younger, because they had me at 25, they had my brother at 21 and my sister at 18, and they got married at 18, right? So my thing is, I'm just thankful that I'm alive, that God has given me gifts, He's given me talents, He's allowed me to thrive. I've survived COVID. I mean, a lot of people are not here, and where like the people that lived after the pandemic, it's like it was a whole pandemic. Like it still is baffling sometimes when I think about it. Like there was a whole entire global pandemic, and we survived. So whoever's here, we're survivors. I mean, it sounds funny to me, but it's like really not funny. That was like very serious, and like over 1 million people don't have their lives anymore. So I don't want to take my life for granted. And I've had a lot of hardships and painful moments. I've had traumatic moments and losses, but I've also had great and good things and great memories. And I'm just thankful to God that I have my life, and I want every single blessing that He has for me. And I want other people to be appreciative of their life and the fact that they are here. Their parents didn't abort them. They are here, and God gave them something special to add to this world. So I say, be your puzzle piece. In my documentary, I talk about puzzles and how you should be the puzzle piece you're supposed to be. Because if you're trying to be somebody else, then the puzzle won't fit, into the right pieces. So with divine connections, we can connect to somebody else and they can connect to somebody else, but you have to play your part in life. So if God allowed you to be here, there's something that you're supposed to do. So don't take it for granted that because you don't have everything that you want, that you're not a valued person in this world. And sometimes when God chooses you for certain things, he just doesn't give you everything monetary to begin with. He wants your character and your self-worth and your confidence to be built. So he tests your faith. And that's what I talked about all last month was faith, right? And so now this month is going to be about thankfulness. But to begin with, I would like people to start doing a gratitude journal or to be thankful daily. Like, think of 5 things you could be thankful for. Either you do it in the morning or you do it at the end of the day and say, let me put aside all these different things that I could complain about and be thankful. If you start your day like that, or you start your prayers like that and start being more thankful, like, thank you, Lord, for my life. Thank you, Lord, for my health. Thank you, Lord, for my strength. Thank you, Lord, for having a roof over my head. Thank you for me having transportation. Whether you're on a bus, the subway, or you have a car. Thank you, Lord, for gas in my car. Thank you that I could pay my insurance. People think, well, what could I say that I'm thankful for? There's a whole lot of things I talked about relationships the other week. Well, you could be thankful for your relationships, thankful for your children, thankful for your spouse, thankful for your parents, thankful for your job and your coworkers or other people that, smile at you and say good words to you or pray for you.